Hey guys, welcome back to another Elden Ring video. This is a very late game build showcase of a dual greatsword faith focus build. And what's ridiculous is my character is not really spec'd out for faith. It just hits the minimum requirements for both of these swords here. And this is absolutely shredding through anything that I've come across now that I've finished the game. So that is one little asterisk there. You do need to have finished the game and have completed some of the very late game quests to be able to pull off this build, but it is worth it, and this is the build I'm going to be running as I go into New Game Plus and beyond. And the key to this is two weapons here: the Sacred Relic Sword. This is what you get for defeating the final boss, and then the Inseparable Sword, which I still don't have at the moment maxed, but it is +9 and it's doing a lot of damage. And this is the sword right here that you get for completing Phys questline and then killing the Twin Knight brother there. And he drops this sword plus the Twin Knight armor once you have finished. But both of these weapons combined means you are power stancing great swords, which puts out a lot of physical damage. But the thing about both of these swords is they have Ashes of War that boost faith damage, and they already hit extremely hard. Like you can see here, if we just backstab this guy, this is putting out 2,000 damage there, and that's without any buffs. And there's a few things that you can do to buff these weapons up. Obviously this sword has got the rune farm. Everyone's seen this, and you can see this is doing about 2,000-ish damage. And I'm getting all my FP back, you probably have noticed, and we'll get into some of the other parts of the build really quickly so we can get through this. So the first thing here you want to be doing is you want to be running this right here, the Ancestral Spirit's Horn, which restores FP upon defeating enemies, and you can get this from the boss that is in Nokron, and there's lots of different ways to find that. The other thing here is the Shard of Alexander, which greatly boosts the attack power of skills, which we're going to be focusing on. I'm running Radagon Soreseal, which greatly raises attributes, so you get a whole lot of free levels. And then I've gone with Erdtree's Favor because I want to wear some heavier armor. I'm wearing Blythe's set with Malekith's gauntlets, and then also the Raging Wolf helm. And that's been able to help with the stamina here, so I can medium roll, have also more HP, more stamina, which is really great. And I'm also using the Dragon Communion Seal to boost up my sword damage. Now what you want to do is you want to have Golden Vow, and Golden Vow right here greatly reduces attack power. So you can see that was doing 2,000 damage before. If we do it now, 2,600 damage, so it's a huge boost. Again, getting all that FP straight back, and that is not without the last piece of the puzzle. So the last piece of the puzzle here is the Physic. Now, if you go into the Physic, and these two right here, the Holy Shrouding Crack tier and the Magic Shrouding Crack tier, these boost holy damage, and they also boost magic damage. So you can see here, if we pop the golden, we pop Golden Vow with our Physic, this is going to greatly increase this as well. And we are now doing over 3,000 damage on these guys. It is absurd damage, so this helps against all kind of trash mobs and bosses. And the other thing too is if you just, you're not using your Ashes of War, this ability right here on the other sword, on our Inseparable Sword, is called Sacred Blade, and what it does is it will shoot out a beam of holy damage. You can see this is just one-shotting these guys already without any buffs. But then it buffs your sword further, so you can then bring back your Sacred Relic Sword and hit the power stance here. So it's also fantastic as well, just for normal physical damage, powering through enemies, and it's got that great moveset, so you can hit the jumps. You can see though that the buff doesn't last too long, but this thing will also put out more damage when you use the Flask and also Golden Vow, so that's very handy as well. So this build has got a lot of damage happening, which is a lot of fun. Good late game build. There's lots of different ways that you can spec with Faith, lots of different incantations, so it also looks damn cool. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you're enjoying Elden Ring. This game is definitely a game of the generation. There's so many different ways to play it. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to leave a like and subscribe.